Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Cryonite, and once again, welcome back to Factorio. Again, channel still not for children. Yeah. Don't really have anything else to say. So, without further ado, I think for the most part, let me just remember. It goes mechanical facility, right? What do you need? Space research data and blank advanced tech cards. Heat shielding, immersive. Oh, right. Energy science pack comes after that for Holmium. What do we have on this planet again? Iridite. Crushed iridite. Iridium processing needs area mining drill, which needs production science pack. So unfortunately, before I can get that, that does mean we need to go to Hephaestus. Which that does suck, but there's not really much we can do about it, so I'm just going to schedule a bunch of stuff. Yeah. So from here, what I want to do is, do we have... Do we have any in the inventory yet? I don't think so. I am actually going to... I suppose we could plop it there. And then requester chest. Boom and boom. Enable if space capsule equals 0. Because the thing with this one is, like I think I said in the previous one, there should only ever be one. Like with the space capsule, it's a binary state. There either is one or there isn't one. With this one, I want... Where is the... Here we go. Cargo rocket sections to be less than 100. I don't want the packed ones. Just the the regular ones. And that is going to request 10 of them. I do wonder Because you can have... Okay, so it looks like it doesn't really... Quality does not really affect cargo rocket sections, so there is no real reason to do up those guys. Yeah, okay, that was the reason. Now, here is the thing. Yeah, the cargo rocket is set up, but it kind of, well, yeah. I kind of want to take all that stuff out of that storage and put it in, like, where can I put it? I'll put it here. Yeah, so this will kind of be essentially the big important storage. Long-term storage, essentially. And we can also say, just for funsies, just to fill in the spot, the area, plop some of you down so there's even more storage. Yeah. Where was I? Where was I? Are we? Yeah, I am. I am gonna go performance mode, so that uses a little bit less. Again, I'm not sure how long I'm gonna go. It might be for like between 4 and 6 hours, essentially. That can be launched. What is missing here? Okay, it is trying to shove... Aha! I haven't sent them yet. Gotcha. Are you requesting anything? No. So I can actually say go. Yeah, so that should be arriving shortly. I wonder. Radar coverage. Okay. So the only thing that does is increases radar coverage. That's not exactly important right now. Plus, one thing I have noticed, and is the reason why I didn't go all out with the radars on Novice, is these are epic. Yeah, so as one thing I have noticed is if a single radar's coverage is too large, it breaks the map. It breaks. So the game isn't technically designed to handle like something like that. I don't remember, like in my testing, I don't remember like are you kidding me? Most likely the stuff. Yeah. So I have the stuff. Yeah, I have them in now. If I am remembering correctly, from a couple of days ago, the cannot be placed on land. No. So I brought the wrong one. Was it processed in then? Okay, so mechanical facility is the space one. The pulverizer is the one I need. Yeah, I am just going to, in that regard, I'm just going to take you out and shove you in there because I can't actually use you here. And these guys, I'm just going to shove in there like so. I do still want to keep the life support canisters because I don't want to send you Dagon. I want to send you to, I'm not sure where I'm sending this one just yet. I suppose I could say to the Nalvis orbit, which in that regard, let me see, Nalvis orbit, are you requesting landing pads? No. Because what I could do is like set this up so that, like, yes, I have it set. I think this is just the default name, but I could set this to, because unlike in Space Age, in space exploration, you can have multiple landing pads on a surface. Oh, there was one in the inventory. Oh, cool. But yeah, like, as you can see. And so, like, I could set this up and say, oh, this is the general inventory landing pad. And I could set up, like, over here to say, oh, and this is the don't remember what the size is supposed to be. Shit. I forgot it. Ah, whatever. I'll just plop a bunch down. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Because the idea is eventually what I am how I'm probably going to set this up is on this regular scaffold is gonna be like all the manufacturing stuff, and then on the fancy platform will be the science. So like this will get moved. What are we short? Space science packs. What are space science packs short? Transport belts. What are transport belts short? Lube. Suppose in that regard, what I'll do is that copy. Boom. And then just say yeet. Are we? Hold up, are we fully out of... Yeah, we're out of loot barrels. Okay, and that means I need a bit more than 25. Now, I'm just gonna say 100. I don't remember if that's a first. What is stack size? Is 10. Okay, so I'm gonna be bringing 10 stacks up in here. Okay, I am producing some. Not much. Okay, so it's just filling up the storage chest. We'll set that logistics filter to that. That way the robots don't try to put other stuff in there. Same thing with over here. Space logistic filter will be that. That did work. Okay. Oh. There we go. It is nice that that actually does work. How many barrels do we have in the logistics system? Logistics network. 498. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 200. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 300. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 400. Ship them back to Navis to be turned around and turned into something. we've got copper and iron on Dagon. So there's that. That reminds me. Are you ready to... Oh shit. That might need to be longer. Yeah, I might need to extend that. There we go. Transport belt Moloch 1 goes to Mark 2. And then underground goes to 2. And splitters go to 2. Yeah. Hopefully that helps. It looks like it did a little bit, which is good. Wow. Then again, yeah, it's not a lot. In fact, I am actually going to say that and that, because what we are going to do is steel chest. That. And see what that does. I'm pretty sure that will help. Yeah. Excellent. So now it's pumping out on both sides. Unfortunately, there is that problem. Yeah, we don't need that anymore. Oh, I am going to be right back. The kettle is done, so I am going to be making myself some tea. I am going to, before that, I am going to launch you. Launch you. Go to Navi's orbit. And now I will be right back. And I'm back. I've got my tea seeping now, so that should be a little bit from now. Oh, I don't want Navis. I want Dagon. Go back to that mode. And then, of course, we will be doing the same thing here, which does remind me. Do I? I don't think I have the... Okay, I have Transport Belt Mark 3 set. So I am going to get rid of you. We're going to say that. We're going to say that. We're going to say that. I don't need you. I don't need you. I am probably going to reorganize this so that it makes a little bit more sense. Ooh, I do also want that just there for right now. So here is the thing. It's the big-ish thing. Where is the important stuff? Yeah, see? Okay, there we go. Now, I am going to just plop it wherever. It only takes the raw Cryonite, which is good. So that's the same thing with the Vulcanite. Interestingly enough, Vulcanite, going to the Vulcanite one, running through the Vulcanite one, unlike with the Cryonite, where I would get essentially the two end goal fluids for Cryonite, the rods. With Vulcanite, I get both. Because the thing with that is I could theoretically, if the mining of raw vulcanite is massive enough, I could turn around and not need to do the enriched vulcanite process and just get vulcanite blocks. Now, here is the thing, though. I think there might be burned in alternative recipes, used in. Okay. Yeah, so it looks like the only thing right now that I need it for is the blocks. However, I will need it for iridium later on down the line. And yeah, I do like that I could sit there and say that, but as things stand right now, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to get Cryonite recycling. Interesting. If I really wanted to, I could do it that way, which is a little interesting. Same thing with the Cryonite powder. Cryonite powder has a 25% chance of giving back the Cryonite recycling. Has a 25% chance of getting back Cryonite powder. So, yeah. I don't think that is going to be a method that I use. For right now, I am just going to have the 2 going. Chances are I will probably set up more down the line. So here's the thing with this. Can I turn sand into landfill? The answer is yes. So there is that. Let's see, what was I? Sand is actually used in quite a bit. Do I want to do that, though? What the fuck? Huh. So, looking at that, I could turn sand into iron. What? Because, like, that's the only... that's the only use for slag. That's interesting. That is very interesting. That is definitely a way that I could get iron on a planet that does not have iron, but needs it. It's a little interesting. Ooh, I don't like how close you are. I thought I had biter. Is biter expansion off? I could have sworn it was. If it's not, it's not. Alrighty. Suppose I could just get that going. Fills up immediately. Yeah, so most likely how I'm going to do this, at least for right now, is turning it into landfill. I do. Okay. So how can I set this up? Obviously we want the stuff being pulled out. I suppose yeah, for right now it doesn't really matter. What I can do is this. Circuit network, circuit network. No. No, I don't need to connect it to the circuit network. Because I could just use filters. Sand. Boom. Offset. Boom. Right? And then use filters. Boom. Whatever. Keep the offset. Hold up. I don't think I need the offset. Let me see if that does what I think it does. It does not. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, that's what we want. And I am going to copy, paste. And then from here, I can say left is only sand. Which gets looped back up here. And shoved into... which means it's in here. Right? Yeah. Just making a bunch of landfill from sand. I might need double, but whatever. I'm pretty sure each process does make sand. No. You make water, but you need steam. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, I get it. Yeah. Plus, it does also require heavy oil. Coal liquefaction. The problem with that is that requires an input of heavy oil. Ah, that felt good. So if I wanted to use coal liquefaction, I would need what are you doing? Whatever. Oh, I wonder if it's because of the fan. Interesting. Is there... hold up. Is there coal on this planet? There is coal on this planet, but there's also crude oil, which is interesting. So yeah, if I really wanted to, I could do it that way. Now here's the other thing that I could do, which I might do. Because the thing with that is the cryonite rods requires both the powder and the crystal, as well as heavy oil. But these two are the ones that I'm setting up right now. What I could do is either extend this line so that it's longer, or I think it is done in the chemical plant, question mark? Yes. Ion exchange beads. Cryonite slush. Is that used in anything like big? It's used in the speed module 9s. which I don't have unlocked yet. It is used in a lubricant alternative that is used in thermal fluid cooling. So I do need Cryonite slush. So it seems like that might be the two items from Dagon that I set up. Oh, they already took it? Oh, it's in the logistics network. Oh, cool. It actually tells me where the stuff is. That's good to know. Or, well, being stored. That means... Depleted uranium fuel cells. I suppose I could say, like, instead of the Navis orbit, the Navis landing pad, this could, the orbit landing one, it could go to Navis and, like, drop off the Hublihoos. I want... Here's what I'm gonna do. I am gonna say... Cargo rocket silo 5. And you are also 5. And that is strictly for, like, redundancies, to essentially say, hey, this got destroyed. I do also want, in that regard, oh, signal transmitter, just in case. That's what I thought. Okay. So you are doing that. Cryonite steam. Steam is the only liquid coming in. So there is that. That is good. I suppose if I really, really wanted to, I could, in theory, use the core seams. that does give the potential of regular core fragments, which gives a shit ton of ores, but most importantly, natural gas and pyroflux, because natural gas can be used in the gas power station. Unfortunately, pyroflux cannot. Oh no. What the fuck? I'm sorry, what? Because I'm 90% certain I am reading that correctly. The gas power station can take antimatter stream? I mean, that explains why the consumption is so low. Oh my god, that's crazy. Yeah, it sucks that it doesn't take... Ugh, excuse me. Crude oil. But bakers can't be choosers. Bio advanced solar panel. Creates the advanced solar panel. Whatever. The max output at Transcendent 20 is 10.56 megawatts. Oh, I see. That is a alternative recipe for the advanced solar panel. Gotcha. Energy storage. That might be something I look into getting down the line. Which I will have to if I want to improve robot speeds. Yeah. Advanced additional electric engine. Advanced additional electric engine. It seems the only purpose for that is robot worker speed. Literally. There is no purpose. Oh. I see. Max speed and acceleration. Okay. Unfortunately, it's only the Mark 1 locomotive that can take that. We are using Mark 3, I think, which has a much smaller pool of accepted material. Here is the thing with that. Oh no. Because the big thing with that is, okay, once we get into properly setting up the oh no. Holy shit. That is a huge equipment grid. 336 by 346. That is huge. What is mine? 31 by 31. But here is the thing. The max is 346 by 346. But, again, I have all of this space. I don't need any more. Why would I need an equipment grid that huge? For what purpose? Oh no. $13 megawatts. Wait. No. Obviously, the whole system would have to be... Jesus fuck. But the thing with that, though, is that right there. The consumption. Yeah. Do I just have the heat exchangers? I do. Because I didn't realize I needed steam. I suppose I could do the electric boiler. Where's that? Bio boiler, gas power station, electric boiler. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna say the electric boiler. We're only shipping 10 for right now. Because hopefully we don't need much more than that. But that is probably a bullshit statement. I'm just not going to be requesting anything because it does not have. a rocket. Yeah, the rocket fuel is slowly backing up, which is good. Most likely, I'm probably going to move this. Like, I might leave these two here, but then have a proper cell somewhere. That's just a bunch of hoopla. You know, hoopla. Here's how I'm going to do it. I need to bump it up. Two more. Yes. And yeah, that's just going to be sitting there like that for a little bit until I start expanding more. Yeah, y'all don't like me right now, but there's nothing you can do about it. Because unfortunately, let me see. Yeah. Their little island does not, as far as I can tell, unless it's like some far out area over here, where the AI pathfinding would break. Hopefully. And most likely I'll probably yeah, I don't remember why I put it right next to the water, because duh. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there for now. Fuck it. Oh, no. Are you kidding me? Coverage. Logistics network. Oh, well. I will turn off the logistics network, though. Yeah. It would be nice to know if biter expansion was on. That probably will be a concern. This over here is definitely going to be a concern because of that. Because if biter expansion is indeed on, but just set to like very low, that is eventually going to get in. And that is right at the nuclear plant. Which will be bad. Yeah. given the fact that the pumping speed is so low, I probably could, like, upgrade, or quality upgrade you, upgrade you, upgrade you, and upgrade you, and skip the water pump jack. I don't know. I genuinely do not know. Quite frankly, I also don't care. Yeah. As things stand right now, it's not an immediate concern on Melvis. And it is not even close to a concern on Dagon. Because Dagon is just so small. Okay, so here's how we're going to... That is a good setup. We'll say that and that. And then expand you some more. Again. Yeah, I could. Okay. Excellent. That is, in fact, exactly what I'm going to do. And then... Copy. Boom. Boom. And you are gonna go... like so... Loop around and filter copy so that it goes like that. I panicked for a moment. Now from here, boom, 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 and then is there enough space? Answer, no. Because it would, ooh, no. No, 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 no. If we move it to there, then there is enough space, because it would be boom, 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 boom. We don't have pipes. We need pipes. We have regular pipe. We don't have steel pipe. How many pipe are we shipping in? 100, okay. So I am gonna say 200 and 100. Back to Melvis. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ah, delicious. wonder how many people are streaming Factorio right now. Probably. Huh. Hector. Excellent. What about you? Yeah, okay, you are still shipping a shit ton of stuff. So I'm not launching you. I will launch you. I suppose I could still set it up. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. And then water is gonna go in. Do I want to put it in storage tanks? Yeah, I'm gonna do it this way. Because I do also need storage tanks for the slush. That's a lot of sand. Yeah, most likely what will probably happen as we're getting nearer and nearer to the end, I probably will like come back. So like all of the surfaces like Navi's, Dagon, Hephaestus, Claymore, and so on and so forth. I probably will just turn around eventually and improve them, mega base them essentially. Now these I kind of already got the framework set up. For mega basing. Like obviously this cell is not quite complete yet, because I don't have all of the inputs, but the idea is eventually, as time goes on, how it's going to work. is that oh, okay, it's empty. I was looking at that. Yeah, so the idea is that eventually every single... Oh no. Don't think there... Oh, there's a little bit of uranium right there. Alright. Yeah, again, like I was saying before I got distracted. A very important issue. I mean, I suppose it doesn't really matter where I put it. Except, of course, for that fact. So, I'll put you there. You get dug out. You get replaced. And you are gonna go like that. You can get torn down as well. Yeah, again, like I was saying, eventually the goal is having, for lack of a better way of putting it, every single process have its own cell. So eventually all of this, like this pseudo bot mall-esque kind of thing, it's going to eventually get torn down and over time slowly replaced with cells, like full cells. The reason why I have it set up like that, or I will be setting it up like that, is, again, that is like essentially the framework for the Nalvi's megabase, or the megabasing. The idea being that I could sit there and just be like, oh, I'm running low on copper plates. Okay, I just go over, copy a copper plate producing cell, plop it somewhere else. I could do the same thing with the assembly, electronic circuits. Maybe not the cargo rocket silo. That is very odd. 1, 2, 3. Ah, because it is for some stupid fucking not some stupid fucking reason. Do I have another? No. I just have just the one. So, yeah. What I need to do is alumina. Fuck it, we'll just say one full stack. And then it is aluminum plate. Processing unit. That I'm only going to say, bring me 100. Steel chest, radar, concrete. So yeah, there. Now it should start producing cargo rocket sections. Hopefully. But yeah, again, like I was saying. Huh. Low quality advanced circuit. Well, that's interesting. Yeah. Again, ideally, eventually, over time, this will get torn down as each item gets its own cell. This will get torn down as each item gets its own cell. This will get torn down as each items will get its own cell. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with oil. That's kind of the big thing, though. What I might do is set up like this kind of processing. Like treat this as one. Maybe. Oh, you need to be upgraded. That might be how I do it. That's... Right. You are still filling up, so there's that. You are going to be stuck there for quite a while. But the thing with that is napalm. I'm pretty sure this is probably causing something somewhere to get backed up. Yes. Yes, it's getting backed up. Barely. I'm not too concerned with storing this sulfur because we do have sulfur deposits. So later on down the line, when we're using sulfur in other things, oh. Excellent. We'll just do that. We'll do that. And then I'm gonna copy and paste. Yeah, so do. We've got that sulfur there. Oh yeah, that's right. Because sulfur also comes from bismuthnite. The bismuth. Ew. Oh, that's why we're low on. That's why the chlorine was lower. Ew. Right. Because both bismuth and rare metal use chlorine. Which is mildly interesting. Only mildly. Yeah, I think I am indeed actually going to... Oh, we're not using Mark III. We're using Mark IV. No. No. I want you. And you are... Can't be selected. Fuel. Do. I probably should set up a fueling station. Where do I want the fueling station? Where should I put the fueling station? I think I might put the fueling station there. Here. First and foremost, I am going to set up the group, or the groups. I'm still laughing that is... bull. Because now if I do... Now here's the interesting bit. Because I set up that group. Boop. It's automatic. Automatically fills it in. Which I do like. Immediately sucks it in. This, if I'm remembering correctly, it is technically that. No. Yes, because that's 105, 210, 315, 420. But that only does 200, so that'll be 200, 400, and then there's your excess. Oh yeah, we got it shipping into there. The irony of this little is of this. I will still always find it hilarious. This is taking, hopefully, oh shit. Oh, I see how it's going. Yeah. So it goes into the main system where all of the waste goes, and then it gets pumped out, put into the waste treatment, where out comes coal, stone, and steam. But that steam turns around and is used in the production of toluene, which outposts chemical waste. Mm-hmm. I suppose that is how I could set it up. Like, I might, off camera, set up a new one. A new parameterized blueprint. Because this one only can handle up to, well, you saw here, it did not, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It can only handle recipes that use up to 7 reagents. But as you saw with this one, like this one recipe, it uses 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 reagents. That'll be 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then E and F would end up being what are we making? How much of it? Because as you can see in this recipe, it asks, what are you making? How much of it? Yeah, and most likely, I might find a way to set up the parameterized blueprint for other things. Like, I do have like an early one for the furnaces. So, yeah. that's going to be a problem. Is there a speed module? Can you take speed modules? You can even take productivity modules. Interesting, but no, I am going to say... Because this isn't the... Quality? There is no concern. I just want... Give it to me as fast as you possibly can. Oh! Okie dokie. Oh, in that regard, I probably should upgrade all of that as well. Excuse me? Okay. If anything is more than 0, we don't want to read the signal. If that works how I want it to work, that will be really, 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 really good. Yeah, I am just going to sit here until this is empty. Because if that works how I hope it does, then that means this will remain closed until, or red, until every single one of these is empty. Ha! It does! Oh my god, it does. So yeah, in that regard, I am definitely going to need to expand this. Yeah, in fact, we're going to let you in so that I can activate that again, because what I'm going to do is close that. Yeah, and suddenly it's sitting there being like, "Hey, wait a minute, whoa! I have no idea how to get there." I'm not sure how I want to do this, because I want there to be I suppose I could do it that way. Yeah. Alright, so you're gonna connect. Connect. Come on. Come on. Do it how I want. There we go. Uh-huh. And then you connect. As evenly as we can. Come on. Like that. Like that. Like that. So what this is essentially doing, what I have essentially done, is create holding base. One more. In layman's terms, that is essentially what I have done. So yes, right now this is one block. But by doing that, and then going boom, boom, boom. No. We want boom, 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 boom. There. Oh well. And yeah, from here we can sit there and say one goes to there. Boom. 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 Not that one, because that is the road. Is there enough space? Yes, there is enough space. Okay, excellent. And then, yeah, that's that. Barely enough space, but yeah. While I'm at it, you are copper and I really wish it didn't do that. Copper ore and rare metal ore. And then you are iron ore. And you are chromite. No. Okay. How can I set this up? I need a NOT gate. That's what I need. I need it to sit there and say, if there is no circuit condition, send bleh. How can I set that up? Was it you? Okay, it's not a decider combinator. I'm gonna put each one that it might be. Input each equals no, it can't be an arithmetic combinator. Yeah, it has to be a decider combinator. So if any signal or would it be every signal equals 0? Okay, yeah, it's every signal equals 0. Copy. And yes, I'm doing that deliberately. So if every signal equals 0, output a check. 1. So now it is outputting check 1. Obviously, it's automatically going to say that. Okay. Perfect. That has done what I wanted it to do. So that is essentially saying if anything is hold up. I am going to quickly disconnect that. Yeah, we don't want that. That might work because at 0 it is not a signal. Because it's not pushing anything. Because there's no signal to read. If I am understanding it correctly, which I hope I am. Hopefully they're not videos. So now what I need to do is connect this again and say if check equals 1, because that will send a check equals 1. Duh. Oh, I could have also hit tab. Okay. From here, I am gonna say electric boilers. Why not? 1, 2, 3. Just to start off with. It's obviously not going to have produced any just yet because I don't have any steam. Yet. Because we don't have water. Suppose I could. Yeah. Oh no, it's not going to work though. Yeah, because they're not going to connect. I suppose what I could do then is because ironically that works. Right? I was one off. Oh, but I don't have the storage tanks yet. Okie dokie. In that case. Oh. Oh, shit. I need to reverse this. That was my problem. Whoops. Launch. Still requesting shit. Those were some good stretches. Yeah. I had it completely backwards. This right here is the NOT gate. Oh shit. Derp. It's not requesting. do 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 do. Do I have Nixie tubes? I don't. Oh. Oh, we've got another one. Where are you going? There. You are lead. Do I have the lead up here already? I do. Okay. So, in that regard, I'm going to X you guys. I'm going to take away you. You are going to go like that so that these can still get power. Fuel. Except the brass. Oh, excuse me. Shit. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna name it when. Or later. Do 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 do. Oh, right now apparently. No. Do 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 do. I don't remember where lead was. There it is. And now we can say, or I am going to copy shit. Fuel resources. And then we're gonna go. Oh yeah. And as well, there. Now I can paste. Shit. Copy. That. Thankfully, it sets it up appropriately. Kind of. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna do the same thing I did over here by going copy, paste. So that'll feed into that. And oh, yeah. It is going to get some iron, unfortunately. There's not really much I can do about it. Teeny tiny amount of iron. Okay, so that improves that. Ah! We need stone and zircon. Copy. Boom. Black. Oh. Whatever. God damn, that's a lot of researches. Oh, I think it's because when I tore that down, yeah. And then we can go ahead and say there, full cargo, there, empty cargo. It's going to take a while to fill up because unfortunately the that. But thankfully, the iron in this patch is going to run out first. So that is some good news. And yeah, now we can go over here. Why are you not producing steam? Oh, that's why you're not producing steam. I don't think it really matters what temperature steam we do. Yeah, max temp. Oh, it does. Minimum temperature is 15. Maximum temperature is 5K. Don't do that one. We'll do that one. For no particular reason. And then I'm going to rehab pumps. I don't think I have pumps here. I don't. Yeah, for now I'm just gonna not include the pump then. Ha! Okay, now they're backed up. So now, here's the thing. There are two ways that I could do this. One, ship in barrels of crude oil. Not crude oil, heavy oil. Which I think I might do for now. I might also do that. Yeah, heavy oil barrel. I'm gonna say 100. And then we're also gonna say liquid rocket fuel. Also, no, 150. Yeah. Okay, so you are only used. Let me see. Yeah. You are used in both. You are used in only the Cryonite rod. Jesus Christ. So So that is done in the industrial furnace, which thankfully does do that. Input goes like that. Okay. Copy. Paste. Paste. Yeah, if... Okay. Those meteorites, thankfully. Yep. And then from here, I want... Passive provider chest. Just for right now. Do I want to barrel in sulfuric acid as well? Yeah. Because what I can then turn around and do... Let's spell it correctly. Because what I can then do from there is essentially what I would do is use the barrels, the emptied barrels from the barreling, from the emptying words. I can turn around and use the empty barrels from all of this stuff and I see. Essentially, the Cryonite slush will be barreled using... the empty barrels from the liquid rocket fuel and from the water, from the liquid rocket fuel, and from the other stuff. Launch is disabled because there is no fuel. Which we hopefully will be getting soon. 6. Do. do 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 two and 0. Yeah, the only thing I don't like is how instant it is. It's a thing I can deal with, though. Like, it's not that big of a deal. If it was, I wouldn't do it. No, I do want that. So, it's... I'm gonna set up that first. Suppose I could set it there. Should. Eh. I don't feel like it. It's not exactly necessary. I might change that. And then we're gonna go... Heavy water. Interesting. But yeah. Empty heavy oil barrel. And we will copy, paste, and then go boom, 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 boom. And then we go like that. So now that is getting everything. And we have made Cryonite. The first Cryonite was made. Cryonite rod was made. Oh wow, I have not done core fragments yet. Why the fuck does it... Well, I'm not gonna question it. I'm just gonna do that then. Fuck it. Would it be ideal that I could be able to turn around and just do everything on Malvis? Yes. That would be an interesting challenge. Unfortunately, given the fact that Cryonite, Iridite, Vitamelange, and all of that, Vulcanite, and all that other mid-game stuff does not spawn on Novis, it just wouldn't be possible. Oh, I remember why that happened. Okay. Let's select the right thing, eh? Yeah, it wouldn't let me if it wasn't aligned properly. So that is that. I don't think I have the signal receiver set up. Yeah, we don't have signal receivers. Okay, so we need signal receivers. Or, yeah, signal receiver. Let's spell it correctly, eh? Oh, shit. Cool. Oh, I know why. Because they're just going to produce. So I want logistics network connect. Cryonite rods. I want 2,000. That'll be 10 stacks. Copy, paste, paste. Yep. And now what I can turn around and do, where are ye? No, you made. You are also made in a chemical plant, which is useful. The biochemical facility is the one that's in space. And of course the slush is used in speed module 9. Not exactly necessary just yet. Ah. That is a recipe. Oh. That is the recipe. Shit. Chemical gel can be made in space. Oh. then ethylene glycol and heavy oil are the two things that would need to be shipped up. Yeah. And that is made in the biochemical facility. I might set this up off camera. Huh? Oh, okay. So I don't need the slush just yet. Yeah. So I'm going to be right back from the restroom. Okay, I am back. With the soda. Ah. No, I wouldn't be able to look before. Yeah, that's 4 stacks. Exactly 4 stacks. It had enough. Wait. Oh. That's why. No, I want barrel. Huh? Because the huge amount of fucking water. Gotcha. Okay. In that case, I'm just gonna do like what I did previously. Yeah, this is gonna get shipped to... Shit. That is a lot of barrels. Yeah, this first one is just gonna get shipped to the landing pad. Okay. I kind of want to temporarily disable that. Now, what was the slush? But the thing with that, though, oh, right. That is an alternative recipe that I have not unlocked yet. So, again, We do not need Cryonite slush just yet. Because of that, I am going to go to the orbit. Do we have thermal radiators set up? We have the hypercoolers set up. So I want thermal radiators. I only have thermal radiator 1. I will see what we have. For right now, you're the one who's set up. Yep, you are. Okay, so we want advanced cable. I know for a fact I don't have advanced cable up here. Just one stack. Heat resistant. Big motor. I think it's also in here. Yeah. Pump. I'm pretty sure we have up here. We do have that up here. Space pipe and nitinol. We also don't have up here. How are you made? Nickel and titanium. Oh. Interesting. It can be done in the electric furnaces, though, which is good. Could also be done in an industrial furnace. So we then go. Thankfully, it does not require any liquids. That would be annoying. Oh. Well, that one requires a liquid. Yeah, so we are definitely shipping that up. Where is... We've got that. I'm gonna say bring that up to 25. Because we're gonna be using quite a bit. Do I have space pipes being made? I don't. Can you be made in one of these? You can, using helium! Are you helium? You you are helium. Right. Hmm? Yeah. Yeah. Just because it's simpler, because then we would have to then we would have to ship up helium into, we would have to barrel helium. Ah! Slightly insane. Just for now. The cube! I might look into... Excuse me. Because I'm pretty sure other things use it as well. What is the other thing I am missing? Space pipe. Which we are making downstairs. I am gonna say 600 of that. Go over here. Launch you. Oh my god. That is insane. It might require... I don't know. Because the more shit we have to ship up there, the worse it'll get. Yeah, there's not really much I can do about it. Unfortunately. $215. That is insane. And then immediately it starts shipping this stuff over. I am unsure of how I want to do this. Yeah, optimization is the last one that it takes. Which is the immersium. Ow. Oddly enough, still not as good as rocket fuel. I forgot I could do that. I don't want you guys anymore. Do I want to replace those with passive provider chests? Active provider chests. Should I replace those with the active provider chests? I kind of want to replace those with active provider chests, because that will shove it into this actual storage. Oh. We're not requesting the eternal ones. Why? That's interesting. Whatever. I missed some. Shit. Let's do that. Okay. Now, here is the big thing. Where do I want to put? I'm going to put the science there. So here's how I'm going to do it. I am going to work backwards. Right? Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. The only thing is... Okay, so hot... Or... uncooled thermal fluid comes out like that. That is annoying. I suppose I could do it like this. Yeah, for right now, that's how I'll do it. request a chest. Going in. Requesting. Space transport belt, just one stack of it. You are requesting Cryonite rods. We don't have that in the logistics system yet. We need machine learning data, which we don't have going yet. We want processing unit, which we do already have being shipped up here, and in fact we have some in storage. We want efficiency module, which we don't have in storage, so we'll need to add that. And then the cold thermal fluid. How is cold thermal fluid made again? Cold thermal fluid is made in a thermal radiator, which we have being produced. That's good. That's good. We like that. We're gonna do 2 of them. Nope. And then what we can turn around and do from there is pull out, grab, grab. And the reason why we have that sitting there is because essentially what's going to happen is that. So essentially, thermofluid is going to be influxed there, into the system there. I don't think we have pumps being pumped in. We don't. Nope, we have regular pumps, unfortunately. Which is fine. So that's the point that we are at now. Okay. From there, we want that. And that will take the utility science and the junk data. Oh, yeah. No. Ah. Fuck it.
because it's slightly larger. Whatever.
And I'm gonna copy. Oh no. Oh well. And you are going to be renamed to whatever. You are going to be renamed to that. And then we're going to copy. We can do it this way. In fact, that's exactly how I'm going to do it. Boop. Oh, shit. Huh. I don't care. Just get it done. Now, that is signaling. I don't need the sciences. Where do you go? You go there. I kind of... Okay. Yeah, it works regardless. That's right. I completely forgot that. That. Now, you are not... transmitting to there. You're not transmitting to Dagon's surface, because that's... I know. You are transmitting to Dagon input. Right, because how that is going to go is essentially that is transmitting, saying it wants the stuff from Dagon import. Now, you are going to read from Dagon import. Which is registering nothing yet. I want to copy that, paste. I suppose it doesn't really matter. If I remember correctly, let me look at this. Okay, so you... Okay. That's how it works. So your inventory goes there. Your requests go there? Question mark? No. Your requests go there.
In other words, yeah, if it's the carpet, I agree. Overworld carpet, not a good idea. That needs to be removed, clean it. That needs to be cleaned. Because it's not easy. You know it. Obviously, the carpet we have now, no, I myself would never have that kind of overworld carpet. No, thank you.
I don't think I have you on.
Company that's actually going to do a professional job, actually have high quality carpet.
Yeah, you're not being requested. It's just those.
Carpet option. You know, the kind they use at movie. You know, other kinds of more carpet. Kind they actually use at movie theaters. And it
Ooh.
none of this
Awesome.
cheap.
Still doing some requests. Okay.
None of this cheap motel shit. This crap? No. This is not carpet. This is a pandemic wait. This is a
Right. Okay, now we've got that. Now we go. Is that connected to the circuit? It is. Set requests. And it is going to request I want Cryonite rods. Cryonite / barrels. Now the good thing is this is not going to send as you can see, it is not sending the requests for Cryonite for the Cryonite stuff. Because this is a separate network to this. Thankfully, the only part that is the same network is this starting requester, which is sending a lot of signals. So now we should see this is starting to fill up, which is good. Except the that's not being sent to the right one anymore. We want Navi's orbit. We want Navi's orbit landing pad Dagon. Ugh. I suppose I could set it up like this. Da, 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 da. Programmable speaker. Really? Okay. And it is connected to red. For a reason. I want F. If F ever equals more than 450, it will sound global. And the reason now within the audible range of the speaker, sounds created by the speaker will be heard everywhere on the speaker's surface and everywhere. And then I am actually going to set up one for Dagon as well. If F equals show alert U okay, yeah, no, that's why that was longer, because it's Navi's orbit cargo. Dagon cargo. Ooh, no, I want that global. I suppose I probably want launch is disabled because there is no fucking fuel. Dumbass. I can't. Damn. Okay. Yeah, it has to be like that. We'll set it up like that one. Then we'll fix this to say barrel. I eventually need to remember where that shit is. Then we go copy, paste. Then we go in. So now it is also getting fuel. Yay. I suppose I could set it up like that. The when cargo full. Not sure I want to though. Right. The thing with this is it is until until I start making the slush barrels, it's going to continuously request slush barrels. There's just no way around it. The only thing I can think of. Actually, no, I can't think of anything. I cannot think of anything. I suppose I could set it up like this. Just for now. Dun, 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 dun. Where's the barrel? Where's the barrel? Is it not in here? Alright, well, it's just blind. Boom. So that's the only thing that's going to be going in there. Just long-term storage for barrels. Do, 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 do. Oh, I am blind. Durr. I did that backwards. Oh, shit. They're gonna get stuck. Okay, so obviously that's not gonna work. I don't know what to do then. Genuinely. Like, outside of setting up a second one, there isn't really anything I can do. Okay.